The night was cold and dark. Heavy rain fell from the sky, making the streets shine with wet reflections of city lights. Most people were safely inside their homes, warm and dry. But on the edge of the city, on a quiet street, two little girls stood alone. Mr. Ahmed, a rich businessman, was driving home after a long day. His black car moved slowly through the wet roads. He was tired, but his mind was busy with work, meetings, deals, and plans for his new hotel. He did not expect anything unusual that night. Then suddenly he saw them, two small figures standing under a broken street lamp. The older girl was holding the younger one's hand. Both were wet from head to toe. Their clothes were torn and dirty. Their small feet had no shoes. They were shivering, their teeth chattering in the cold. Ahmed stopped the car. His heart beat faster. He looked around. People were walking by, but no one stopped to help. The city was busy, but the two girls were invisible to everyone. He opened the car door and stepped out into the rain. The cold hit his skin, but he did not care. He slowly walked toward the girls. They looked at him with wide eyes, scared and unsure. "Hey," Ahmed said softly. "Are you okay? Why are you here all alone in the rain?" The older girl said nothing. The younger one only whispered, "Please, don't leave us." Her voice was so small and weak that Ahmed almost missed it, but those words pierced his heart. The youngest girl's eyes were full of fear and sadness. She looked up at Ahmed, and for a moment, he felt something break inside him. "Where are your parents?" he asked gently. The older girl swallowed hard but still did not speak. She held her sister tighter. Ahmed felt a deep sadness. How could two little girls be left like this? No jacket, no shoes, no home. His mind raced. He wanted to help, but he also knew this was more than just a rainy night. He bent down and took off his coat. "Here, take this, get inside the car, you can warm up." The girls hesitated. Then the younger one nodded slowly. Ahmed helped them into the car. The warmth from the heater quickly surrounded them. The younger girl coughed softly, and Ahmed felt a sharp pain in his chest. She was sick. "We need to get you checked," he said. "I will take care of you." As they drove, Ahmed watched the girls closely. The older one's eyes never left the window. The younger girl held tightly to a small rag doll. It was dirty and old, but to her, it was the most precious thing. Ahmed thought about how a child's world should be safe and happy. But these girls had nothing, no one to protect them. When they reached his big house, Ahmed prepared a warm bath for the girls. He found clean clothes, dry towels, and blankets. Slowly, the girls started to relax. Still, the silence was heavy. Ahmed wanted to know their story, but the girls were afraid. That night, he sat by their side. The younger girl looked at him with tired eyes. "Will you keep us safe?" she whispered. Ahmed's heart broke. He promised himself and her that he would do everything to protect them. Outside, the rain kept falling, but inside the house, a small light of hope began to shine. The next morning, sunlight barely touched the windows of Mr. Ahmed's large house. But inside, two little girls still slept quietly under warm blankets. Ahmed watched them from a distance, feeling a strange mix of sadness and hope. The older girl, Sana, was the first to wake. She looked tired, but tried to smile. She quietly moved to the younger one, Mina, and gently touched her hair. Mina opened her eyes slowly and looked around, feeling strange but safe for the first time in many nights. Ahmed entered the room softly. He sat near the girls and spoke gently. "Good morning, Sana. Good morning, Mina. I'm Ahmed. You're safe here," he said with a kind smile. Sana looked at him but did not say anything. Mina clung to her doll tightly, still afraid to speak. Ahmed realized that these girls had lived through something very hard, something they were not ready to share. After breakfast, Ahmed gave the girls fresh clothes. Sina helped Mina put on a warm sweater, but as Ahmed tried again to ask about their parents, Sana's eyes filled with tears. "We don't want to talk about it," Sana whispered. Ahmed nodded. He understood. Sometimes words hurt more than silence. The girls stayed quiet for most of the day. Ahmed tried to make them feel at home. He brought toys, colorful books, and even made hot chocolate for them. He laughed softly when Mina spilled some on the floor but smiled when she giggled. Yet the sadness in their eyes did not go away. That evening, Ahmed sat down with his phone and called his close friend, a private detective named Kamal. "I found 2 girls last night. They're in my house now," Ahmed said quietly. "I need you to find out their story, where they come from, who left them alone." Kamal promised to start searching immediately. Days passed slowly. Ahmed tried to be patient. He spent time with the girls, listening to their quiet whispers and watching their small smiles grow. One night, Mina surprised him. As Ahmed sat beside her, she looked up with serious eyes and whispered something soft but powerful. "Please don't let him find us." Ahmed's breath caught in his throat. Who are you afraid of, Mina?" he asked gently. She did not answer but held his hand tightly. Ahmed felt a cold shiver run down his spine. This was more than a sad story. There was danger. The next day, Ahmed showed the girls a photo album of his family. He wanted to show them that family could be kind and safe. Sana pointed to a picture of a little girl playing in the garden. "I wish we could play outside like that," she said quietly. Ahmed promised, "One day you will." But deep inside, Ahmed knew the girls needed more than promises. They needed protection. They needed justice. He prepared to meet with Kamal. The next day, Ahmed knew that finding the truth was the only way to give the girls a future. That night, Ahmed sat by the window, looking at the stars. The quiet house felt heavy with secrets. He thought about the youngest girl's whisper. It echoed in his mind. Please don't let him find us. Who was the man Mina was afraid of? And would Ahmed be able to keep his promise to protect these lost little girls? The night was long and full of questions. But Ahmed's heart was firm. He would not let fear win. The next morning the air was cold and quiet. Ahmed woke early and went to check on Sana and Mina. The girls were still asleep, curled up together like little birds trying to stay warm. Ahmed felt a deep sadness, but also a strong desire to help them heal. Just then, Kamal, the private detective, arrived at the house. Ahmed greeted him with hope. "We need to find out everything about these girls," Ahmed said. "Where they came from, who left them, and why." Kamal nodded. "I'll start by checking local records and asking around the neighborhoods near where you found them." Ahmed hoped Kamal would get answers soon. While Kamal began his search, the girls slowly started to trust Ahmed more. Sana, the older one, was still quiet but sometimes gave small smiles. Mina clung to her doll but spoke more. One afternoon, Mina surprised Ahmed by drawing pictures. The pictures showed a small house, a man with a shadowy face, and 2 girls standing alone in the rain. Ahmed looked closely. "Who is this man, Mina?" he asked gently. Mina looked down, tears filling her eyes. She did not answer but squeezed her doll tightly. Ahmed's heart ached. He knew this man was the cause of their pain. But who was he? That evening, Kamal returned with news. "I found something," he said quietly. "The girls' names are Sana and Mina. Their mother died years ago. Their stepfather was cruel and often disappeared for days." Ahmed's hands tightened into fists. "Where are they now?" Kamal looked serious. "No one has seen him for months. The girls were reported missing by a neighbor, but the police didn't find them." Ahmed's mind raced. The girls were left alone, hidden with no one to protect them. He remembered Mina's whisper, "Please don't let him find us." "Is the stepfather dangerous?" Ahmed asked. "Yes," Kamal said. "He has a violent past. The girls may be scared he will come back." Ahmed felt a chill run down his spine. He promised himself to keep Sana and Mina safe, no matter what. That night, Ahmed sat beside the girls and told them a story about hope and safety. He wanted them to believe they were not alone anymore. But deep down, he knew the danger was not over. In the shadows, the past was waiting. Days passed slowly in Ahmed's large house. Sana and Mina started to feel a little safer, but the fear inside them did not disappear. Ahmed watched them carefully, noticing the smallest signs of worry in their eyes. One afternoon, Ahmed received a phone call from Kamal. "We found something new," Kamal said quietly. "There are rumors that the stepfather might be coming back soon. Someone saw him near the city." Ahmed's heart pounded. He knew he had to act fast to protect the girls. That evening, Ahmed sat with Sana and Mina, holding their small hands tightly. "You don't have to be afraid here," Ahmed said softly. "I promise I will keep you safe." Sana looked up, eyes full of doubt. "But what if he finds us?" Ahmed shook his head. "No one will hurt you, not while I'm here." Still, the girl's fear was real and deep. That night, Mina woke up, screaming. She whispered, "He's outside. I saw him." Ahmed rushed to check the house and called security to be extra alert. But the night was quiet. The next day, Kamal came with more news. "The stepfather is dangerous," Kamal warned. "He has a history of violence. We need to be very careful." Ahmed decided to increase the security around his house. Guards were placed at every corner. Cameras were installed to watch every move. Outside. Meanwhile, Ahmed tried to bring normalcy to Sana and Mina's lives. He took them to the park, bought them new clothes, and even signed them up for school. Slowly, Sana started to smile more. Mina still held onto her doll tightly, but talked more about her dreams. One evening, Ahmed sat with Sana and asked gently, "What do you want most?" Sana thought for a moment. "I want to live without fear. I want a family." Ahmed's eyes filled with tears. He promised himself to give them that family. But the shadows from the past were not far away. The stepfather was closer than they thought. Days passed with a quiet tension hanging over the house. Ahmed tried to fill the girls' lives with happiness, but the fear inside them did not fade completely. He watched them closely, knowing that danger might come at any moment. One afternoon, Ahmed received a call from Kamal. "I found something important," Kamal said. "The stepfather is trying to contact someone. He may be planning to come back." Ahmed's heart pounded. He knew the threat was real and close. That evening, Ahmed sat with Sana and Mina in the living room. He wanted to protect them, but also to prepare them for what might come. "We are going to be strong," Ahmed said gently. "No one will hurt you while I am here." Sana nodded, but Mina looked scared. She clung to Ahmed's hand tightly. That night, a strange noise came from outside. Ahmed immediately called his security team. Guards checked every corner but found nothing. Still, Ahmed felt the danger growing. The next morning, Kamal arrived with urgent news. "The stepfather is coming," Kamal said. "We have to be ready." Ahmed made a plan to keep the girls safe. He would move them to a secret place until the danger passed. But the stepfather was not the only problem. Ahmed's kindness had attracted attention from people who wanted to take the girls away for their own reasons. One evening, a man in a suit came to the house. He said he was from social services and wanted to talk to the girls. Ahmed was suspicious but invited him inside. The man asked many questions but seemed more interested in the girls' story than their safety. Ahmed stopped the man and said firmly, "These girls are safe here. They will stay with me until we know more." The man left, but Ahmed knew this was only the beginning. The fight to protect Sana and Mina was just starting. Days turned into nights filled with worry. Ahmed never left Sana and Mina's side. He watched over them like a guardian angel, knowing the danger was closer than ever. Kamal worked tirelessly to track the stepfather's movements. Ahmed's security was stronger than before, but he knew the battle was not only outside the house, it was also inside the hearts of the girls. One morning, Mina woke up crying. She whispered, "I had a bad dream. He was here." Ahmed held her tightly. "You are safe now, Mina. No one will hurt you." Sana, stronger now, looked at Ahmed with new hope. "Thank you for saving us." But Ahmed knew the fight was far from over. One afternoon, Kamal called urgently. "We found the stepfather," Kamal said. "He's been seen near the city again." Ahmed's heart raced. "What should we do?" "Prepare for the worst. He won't stop until he finds the girls." Ahmed immediately moved Sana and Mina to a secret safe house far from the city. It was a small cottage surrounded by trees, quiet and hidden. The girls finally smiled freely for the first time in months. But one evening, Ahmed received a chilling message, a threat from the stepfather. "Give me the girls, or you will regret." Ahmed's blood ran cold. He knew this was the final test. He promised himself to fight, to protect Sana and Mina no matter what. The battle for their future was about to begin. The threat from the stepfather hung heavy in the air. Ahmed knew this was the moment everything could change, for better or worse. He called Kamal and his security team. "We must be ready. No mistakes." At the secret safe house, Sana and Mina clung to each other, feeling the tension but also trusting Ahmed to protect them. That night, shadows moved near the cottage. Ahmed and his team were alert, watching every step. Suddenly the door shook. The stepfather had come. Ahmed stepped forward calmly. "Leave the girls alone. This ends now," the man sneered. "They are mine." But Ahmed stood firm. "No, they belong to me now, and I will protect them with my life." A struggle began. The security team intervened quickly, overpowering the stepfather and handing him to the police. Sana and Mina watched in silence, tears of relief in their eyes. The nightmare was finally over. In the days that followed, Ahmed took the girls to a new home, a place filled with warmth, love, and safety. One morning, Mina looked up at Ahmed and whispered, "Thank you for saving us." Ahmed knelt down, tears in his eyes. "You are my family now. I will never let anyone hurt you again." Sana smiled, holding her sister's hand. "We are safe." For the first time, the girls felt hope. Ahmed knew the road. Ahead would have challenges, but together, they would face anything. A new chapter had begun for all of them.